back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. McCarthy throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Into the red zone. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Fullback's got it. Look at the power. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pull that in front further, 13-zip. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
The kickoff for the Vikings.
Fielded at the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
That's good.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now.
He keeps this one himself. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. They'll nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Cut near the goal line. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop them.
14, Saints 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. at their own 37-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, it's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. Launching deep down the right sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different pitch.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Vikings take a 13-point lead. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Saints 7. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for New Orleans. 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st down, ball at the 36. Pass play now. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Take him down. Back
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Escapes the pocket. Down the run right, throwing deep down. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Kamara running out of the gun. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They'll go play action. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a one-score game in the first half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Headed out right. That one's complete right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down. Rock is out right along the line, so no gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
They'll have the first down and even more. Gets it to the 15. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 13-point lead. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Saints 14.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Rocco switch. Go.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the lines.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Here's 2nd and 11. Screen here for Camara. And he's brought down at the line.
Great, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
To the air, third and long. Escapes the pocket. And rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Now that's a situation, may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Has a connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. They'll run now on second down. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Collects this at the 35. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. He's got it on the bootleg. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints trailing on the scoreboard. Two set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw on first. Good strike downfield to Olave. And they are set excellently. This is down to the 18. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They're now set for first and 10.
Go.
From the red zone now. And the caught by his back, Camara. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a one-score game before halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Saints 21.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Now McCarthy. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Chase Young bringing him down there.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He lets a heater go deep. He's got it deep downfield. And that's a Minnesota touchdown.
To number 88.
The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime.
Riker is lining up for the extra point.
Riker there to tack on the extra points.
Good.
And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
35. Saints 21.
Here's Riker set to kick this away.
For the Vikings.
He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard
The
line.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first.
It's now 2nd and
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Trying again, following the sack. That's him on a quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans.
First down.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
At the 47-yard line.
Viking 18.
Looking for a throw here. He's going to slide to a host. For the moment, it's a gain, but we'll see if that penalty flag brings it all back. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Go.
They set up the screen. It's Addison. Now first down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Addison. Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on. Set.
From the 28. Escapes out to the left. Hauled in by Olave, left side. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. And he'll score! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints make it a one-score game before halftime. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Saints 28.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. They were looking for him again, Bronson. For a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And with the clock just about to strike 0. We get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Camaro we go to start this third quarter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This defense, they had to play him. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
It's complete. This is Olave. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. We're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Fortune for Chris Olave with that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They run it from the gun with Camara. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. You know, Kate, over the years, I had heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Running behind center with Camara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in RPO situations. It's safe to call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Throwing now off play action. He rolls to his right. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Carlson now to add one more. The extra point is no good. So potentially a key talent kept off the scoreboard, Ron. To see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Give now to the running back. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's second and 2. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's third and short.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
He has the first over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He lets one fly deep downfield. This is brought in at the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead to 7. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings grow their lead to 8. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Saints to the line now. First and 10. We'll start things off with a run by Kamara. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. From the 29. Finds him on the crossing route. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in a double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches. Throwing from the gun. He lofts it deep left. They connect on the deep shot. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the third. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. Now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. And the try for the tie is unsuccessful. He's unable to reach the goal line. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. McCarthy throwing here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
McCarthy trying again on second down. Completed over the middle. It's a Max Excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here on first down. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only gets this one down to the 9. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So we're through 3 here. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push this to an 8-point game. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings push the lead to 2 scores now. Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And he's got to stop things before they can get it to the 30. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 32. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be precise. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you've got to be an artist. You've got to be creative, and this guy is.
Kamara gets it. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
On the tackle. Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Has a big strike to Addison. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. There's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and you're able to wrap him up for the sack.
A gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
3 brings up third and 12.
Hold it ready. Track at 60. There we go. Sack. Ready.
Back to throw now. It's Olave with another catch. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for another Saints.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's Kamara on third down. And he gets him 5. It's still a ways short of that line of gains. Here comes fourth down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Anders Carlson on now for the field goal try. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game at 9 points.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
They've got first down from the 31. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game, as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Jefferson brings it in on the slant. They'll that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Go! 60 Vikes Saints. 60 Vikes Saints. Go!
On first down, they'll run. Past midfield to the 45. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on Burks. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Another carry for him. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On third and long, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. This has been another edition